everyone, Gurky here with Exodus, bringing you another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Quick PSA, that thumbnail is only about 10% clickbait, I promise. So over the past couple days, or probably closer to a week, we've been trying to find out a way to reset the seed system in the game to get Cactuars to spawn. Unsuccessfully. We found a way to do it that takes a little bit of time, but if you're trying to min-max your efficiency with your stamina, this works. It's guaranteed to work. It's just a matter of how much time you want to invest in it. We found this trick early this morning, several hours ago. And the reason I'm stating this, I'm not trying to be number one, but Hazing just released a video about an hour and a half ago. Props to you, Hazing, for getting this out first. I just didn't want everybody to think that I'm copying him. This is content that I was going to create today, but I've got 5 kids and the busy household in the morning. I didn't get around to it. We've got some time now, so we're gonna make it. So this is how we've been able to farm Cactuars. I don't even like the word farm, to be honest with you. All right, so I'm going to go in here. Hopefully we can get this done in 2 or 3 stages, or 2 or 3 rounds, so it doesn't take up a lot of time. So what you're going to do is the stage you want to farm, you're going to go into it. You're going to make sure you put it on 3 times stamina. And you're going to start. We're going to retire from this. And it only costs 1 stamina to retire, even when you're doing the 3 times the rewards. If there's no Cactuars, we're going to retire. And you'll see in a second. No Cactuar stage 1. Now, this work, I'm going to be honest with you, this works a little bit more efficiently if you're doing like Nano, Cube, or Genomes, because there's only 1 battle. So if there's no Cactuar, you can exit. In this one, because there's multiple stages, unfortunately, there could potentially be a Cactuar on the second or third after the first, second stage. So we're going down and we're going to complete the stage doing 1 time stamina. So the way to reset the seed, there's only 2 ways to reset the seed that we found so far. One of the ways, which I don't recommend because it's going to drive you insane and it's not worth it, is to completely close the game and open it back up. It's not efficient in the slightest bit. The second way is to complete a stage. From the testing I've done, it doesn't matter which stage it is. I have not tested the 0 stamina stage. Please don't ask. If you want to go test it yourself. Not tested the 0 stamina stage. I mean, you could technically go back and do a lower level stage for it to be quicker. Come back, put it on 3 times stamina, check, retire, and then repeat that if you want to go to a lower level stage. But the 2 places that everybody's probably going to want to use this is the Nano Cube and the Genomes, and then when you end up getting into summon farming for the pieces and the weapon shards. Again, costs 1 stamina to retire. If it takes 5, 10, or 15, I hope it doesn't take 15. That'll be absolutely nuts. But if it takes 5 times or 10 times, it's 5 or 10 stamina, and then you're going to get your Cactuars, and then it's going to be worth the amount of time you've spent. All right, we're going to pop off the limit breaks as soon as it's over, and hopefully kill him in 1 go. I can't remember if I'm able to do that or not. Wow, y'all are going way too slow. There we go. Yeah. Sorry about beeping. My wife bothering me. Okay, we went through and did it a single time. Again, I hope this this pops up. I know for a fact it works 100%. I'm hoping it pops up sometime soon. That way. Ah, shit. I was supposed to redo it from there, but that's okay. It's only a couple seconds wasted. If you guys are going to use this, I would use it soon. Get as much done as possible because they are going to guaranteed they'll figure out a way to patch this out. They've gone through quite the effort to stop us from being able to figure out a way to reset that seed. And it has to be something that's seeded before you click that start button because there's no data that transfers between the server and the client during battle. So once that battle starts and then all the way up until the battle ends, there's no connection between the server and the there's no data stream between them. For any of you technical people out there, I mean, you can sniff the port and check it. It drops down to less than 1K kilobyte a second during combat. So that 1 kilobyte is probably just to let the server and client know that they are actually still connected. That's my guess. I'm actually going to try to pop off the limit breaks before it breaks to see if we can kill this guy a little bit quicker. And no, I have not whaled in this game. I'm at about $200 right now. That's it. I'll probably drop a little bit, a couple bucks on the second part of this event if it happens. Rumors are that there's Cloud and Aerith costumes or something coming out. We know that Sephiroth, young Sephiroth, is going to be a playable character. Everybody seems to think he's coming out this month. I don't think that's happening. Square aren't dumb. They're a little on the stingy side, and they're definitely not dumb. They're not going to run two moneymakers at the same time. It doesn't matter how much of a moneymaker Sephiroth is going to be. They're not going to jeopardize money from another event or another banner just to put them out there and try to do it a quick cash grab or something like that. So my guess for young Sephiroth is going to be October. I think it's going to be somewhere in the beginning to middle of October, and then they will end when young Sephiroth ends. There will be a Halloween event. That's how I think it's going to happen. Been playing these games since they were basically concepted. Playing Final Fantasy since I was 5. And especially with the mobile games, they don't really change up how they handle certain things. They're not going to run two money makers. In a row. I hope I didn't just screw that up. I'm letting you know right now, if Cactuars pop up and you leave to try to turn it to 3 times stamina, the Cactuars will not be there. Don't ask me how. Don't ask me why there's an exception for the seeding. But several players there's 2 players from the Discord that have tried that. You have gotten a single Cactuar, tried to back out and go back in, hoping they can get 2 or 3, and the Cactuar disappeared. Alright, we're at 10 minutes. I'm definitely going to put a timestamp in, so you guys don't waste your time watching this. It's not my intention to put out content just to have you guys fall asleep during it. But I'm definitely a little surprised quality of the game and the different type of systems they have in it. Like it a lot. It would be, I think the only real complaint I have, and this is just a personal complaint for myself that I'm sure other players that play the game for more than an hour to a day would agree with, is the stamina comes somewhat slow. So I spend gems and stamina potions to make sure I can play throughout the day. And I'll macro farm. Well, I don't anymore because my main units are 50 now. But I was macro farming, the 0 XP stages, when I take naps and whatnot. And it's just not, for casual players and even low spenders or people that don't have a lot of time, but they want to, just set their game up to auto farm. That works perfectly fine. It's just not my thing anymore. I literally have PTSD from the beginning days of Final Fantasy Brave Exvius, when we sat there on Earth Shrine. I have Earth Shrine on macro for 16 hours for fucking 2% Trustmaster. And there you have it. There you have it. It's only one Cactuar, but you've been farming the materials anyway. Alright, thank God. We're only at 12 and a half minutes, so this will be about a 14-minute video because I'm going to go through to the rewards. Yeah, you do this on Nanocube or Genome, it'll go a little bit quicker because there's only one stage. That would actually be the one where I would recommend going down a stage or two, unless you can clear it in a minute. I don't want you sitting there for 5 minutes or whatever, or however long it's going to take you to beat it. But if you can beat it relatively quick, I'd say minute and a half, by all means, farm it. But like I said, I've got Shiva's stream board maxed, and now I'm working on Ifrit. I've already cleared the event out, so I'm basically going to be farming weapon pieces until the next part of the event, or the next summon banner comes out. And there you go. This is one Cactuar. You'll see the difference in the drops. I imagine 3 of them. So I got 20, then 22, and then over here I got 19 and 23. So basically double what I was supposed to get, and then that would be quadruple that, or 3 times that for 3 of them. So you'd have 60 to 80 shards. I've had 80 shards. And then there's also the potential for the 5-star version of the weapon to drop. There you go. Have fun. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.